What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for the TCR kit install update number 2 video. This time we are on site at Extraordinaire's Custom and Collision, going over all the changes in progress since the last video. A big thank you to a buddy of mine who came out and took all of the video footage that you will see in this video. We do have some beauty shots, some general shop videos in here, in addition to a lot of more detailed, minute shots where I will have additional voiceover in the video to go over what you're seeing and the significance of that clip. So this is for the potential Turbofan template design if we're going to do a Turbofan on top of the wheels. This is the template, the two-piece template that I'm working with to make trimming and adjustments to send it back to the guy who I'm working with over in the Netherlands. He's going to take the dimensions and we're going to design something in CAD if I'm going to go the route of actually doing a Turbofan wheel. So you guys did hear correctly, I am currently in the process of working with DLNG Designs on Instagram of trying to come up with a custom Turbofan design for the wheels to accommodate the extra width from the new TCR body kit. So here we are at the front of the car. A lot has changed since the last video. As you can see, the whole center section of the bumper has been cut out to allow for the airflow for the APR intercooler and the radiator. The sides have also been cut out to allow for airflow to the oil and transmission coolers on either side of the car. We were trying to reuse the factory grills for both the center and the sides of the bumper, but unfortunately the TCR bumper is wider and taller than the OEM bumper, so there was no way to make them work. Instead, we've chosen to go with this black aluminum diamond mesh material. As you can see, we have a test fit piece in place in the center to get an idea of what it'll look like. We also painted the crash bar flat black because it stuck out like a sore thumb on the front of the bumper. We still need to add in the badges, the grille material, and the hole for the cruise control sensor in the center of the car. So here we have the front fender lower support bracket that we ended up sourcing from Audi North America. While the design is very simple, the time we save by purchasing them versus making our own is invaluable, plus the quality on these pieces is amazing. Next, we get into the rear fender support bracket. This bracket is a simple Z shape and will end up getting painted flat black to kind of hide it since it would stick out if left like this. Here we get a good look at the rear of the car. We can see the diffuser spats mounted underneath the rear bumper and the holes that have been cut for the rear parking sensors, a feature that I've been very adamant about keeping. We can also see the current exhaust situation, which we'll get to here in a moment. The exhaust is another larger issue that I will be addressing. The exhaust design of the Street RS3 doesn't work with the TCR bumper and diffuser, so as a temporary solution I'll be having a simple 45 or 90 degree turn down added to keep the exhaust heat and gases off the underside of the car. Eventually I'll have a custom center exit titanium catback made, which will utilize the factory exhaust valving as well. In this clip, we get a quick glimpse of the factory rear fenders, which have already been slightly trimmed from the old fender flares. We will be trimming them up even higher to allow us even more clearance. These next few clips do a good job of showing what I've mentioned in previous videos about the state of the kit regarding the carbon fiber in the resin from when it was manufactured. These are some examples of the spots that will be patched and repaired prior to getting the gloss clear coat applied. This last section is one of the places that I need your help and thoughts on how to proceed. As you can see, the front bumper has a big rectangle opening in the lower center section to allow for more airflow. On the TCR cars, the air from here is directed towards the V-mount setup. On the street RS3, the intercooler sits just above the opening. We're thinking about just closing it off, but aren't really sure how to proceed. Leave your comments in the section below and let me know what you think on how we should approach it. The second area where I need your help is with the side vents. We will have the same grill material on these openings as the center opening, but as you can see, since the TCR bumper is wider than the street bumper, there's a large void behind these openings. None of the air is being directed into the coolers, but it will eventually get there. I believe this will cause the air to get trapped and become very turbulent, so I'm kind of concerned with that. Once again, let me know how you think we should proceed with this. Well, those are all the updates since the last video. We're getting to the final stages of the fitting of the kit. After fitting is complete, the whole kit will come off the car to have the carbon and epoxy repaired, then the last step of getting gloss clear coated before final assembly back on the car. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the work so far, and if you have any questions on anything that I talked about or questions on things that I didn't go over, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.